Hello and welcome to my video, Gestalt Psychotherapy. I'll be looking at some of the principles of Gestalt Psychotherapy. Laura Pearls, in her book Living at the Boundary, described Gestalt Psychotherapy as existential, experiential and experimental. John Stevens and his mother Barry Stevens say Gestalt is really more of a personal practice, a way of living, than it is a professional therapy or a cure. It is something that you do with others, not to them. Whilst Kempler, Gestalt therapy, although formally presented as a specific type of psychotherapy, is based on principles considered to be a sound way of life. In other words, it is first a philosophy, a way of being. Yontef says, 3 principles define Gestalt therapy. Principle 1. Gestalt therapy is phenomenological. Its only goal is awareness, and its methodology is a methodology of awareness. Gestalt practitioners always work in the here and now. There is no other reality than the present. The 2 legs of Gestalt therapy is how and now. Whilst practitioners will always appreciate that we are all shaped from our experiences from the past, our fantasies and expectations of the future, a Gestalt therapist will be curious what we bring into our here and now from our past experiences and our fantasies of the future. Yontef in 1999 describes the 3 pillars of Gestalt. The person's experience is explored in the context of their situation or field. The search for understanding through what is obvious, revealed, rather than through what is observed by the therapist. A specific form of contacting, not just talking, that is concerned with the between of the relationship and what happens in that between. Figure and ground. In this famous image, if you are to concentrate on the white, then you can see 2 faces looking at each other. If you concentrate on the black, then a vase is there. 2 realities, 1 image. And figure and ground is extremely important to Gestalt psychotherapy. From the ground comes a clear and lucid figure. This focus figure is organised by parts that are attended to and those that are not. The figure, vibrant and clear, emerges as a Gestalt, a visual whole that dominates a field of impressions. All information is made by relating the figure meaningfully to the field of impressions. The I-thou relationship. As a dialogic therapy, Gestalt looks for the practitioner to work towards an I-thou relationship, where the therapist's presence facilitates a client to experience confirmation for all that he is and all he is not, rather than the I-it he may have previously experienced. Beyond empathy is inclusion. When the therapist feels as if he was the client, yet retains a sense of his own reality. The I-thou relationship was originally written by Buber, and from his book, here is a direct quote. The more direct contact with the thou, the fuller is the sharing. The I is real in virtue of its sharing in reality. The fuller its sharing, the more real it becomes. Gestalt psychotherapy is recognized as a creative therapy, and a Gestalt therapist will design in the moment a unique experience, an experiment during a session to challenge the client's existing behaviours or self-beliefs. These experiments can also be used to complete an incomplete Gestalt too. The most famous experiment is the Gestalt 2 chair work, although dream work, awareness exercises and role play are regularly employed to raise awareness whilst honouring the client. Holism. Not only do Gestalt practitioners look to unify a mind-body split, they will also look at the integration of the intrapsychic, behaviours, physiological, spiritual, cognitive and affective parts. This is based on the belief that each person wishes to experience their wholeness, their complexities, their diversity and uniqueness. Thank you.